Welcome to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. When the meeting begins momentarily, the chair will take a roll call, explain any specific rules for this particular board, and then move to public comment. The name of the board member will appear on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. For instance, this is board member Y, and this is board member E. Public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. You can indicate that you are ready to testify by clicking on the Raise Hand button being circled by the mouse on your screen now. At the appropriate time, the board will recognize you to speak and ask you to unmute your mic as shown here. Again, public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. Public attendees will not be able to unmute their microphone until recognized by the board. Public attendees who are recognized to testify will be asked to identify themselves by name and their affiliated organization if applicable. Please mute your microphone when you are finished speaking as a courtesy to others and members of the board. Public attendees will not be able to unmute themselves after the testimony is completed unless recognized again after raising their hand. At some point during the meeting, the board may choose to move into executive session. When the board moves into executive session, the board members' microphones and video feeds will be turned off, and a similar screen as you see now will be displayed. When the board returns from executive session, their microphones will be turned on as well as their video cameras. Welcome again to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. At this time, the chair will call the meeting to order and take a roll call, as well as explain any additional rules that may be specific to this board.
Welcome, everyone. I call the meeting to order. It's 1:17. Thank you all for your patience while we get this going. So I'm going to read the internet access. So to view the meeting and provide live oral testimony, please use the link at the top of the agenda. It is the Zoom webinar link. You will be asked to enter your name. The board requests that you enter your full name, but you may use a pseudonym or other identifier if you wish to remain anonymous. You will also be asked for an email address. You may fill in this field with an entry in an email format. For example, bmcmenemy@gmail.com. Your microphone will be automatically muted. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may click the raise hand button found on your Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about that agenda item. The chairperson will individually enable each testifier to unmute their microphone. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before speaking and mute your microphone after you have finished speaking. Phone access. If you can't get internet access, you may get audio only access by calling the Zoom phone number listed at the top of the agenda. Upon dialing the number, you will be prompted to enter the meeting ID, which is also listed at the top of the agenda. After entering the meeting ID, you will be asked to either enter your panelist number or wait to be admitted into the meeting. You will not have a panelist number, so please wait until you are admitted into the meeting. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may indicate you want to testify by entering a star and then 9 on your phone's keypad. After entering star and then 9, a voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing star and then 6 on your phone. A voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you are finished speaking, please enter stars and then 6 again to mute yourself. For both internet and phone access, when testifying, you will be asked to identify yourself and the organization, if any, that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 5 minutes of testimony per agenda item. If the connection to the meeting is lost for more than 30 minutes, the meeting will be continued on a specific date and time, and that will be posted on the board's website. Okay. I'd like to take roll. So Deborah McMenemy is here.
Brooke Foreman here. Sherry Mizumoto here. Mark Rubella here.
Okay, great. So we have a quorum. All right, so the first order of business then is the election of officers. Is there any public testimony on that item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Great. Okay. So,
You can open the floor to nominations.
okay, so open the floor for nominations. Do we do
For
this
chair
every
and vice
year?
chair.
We do it every year.
I nominate you for chair.
Thank you. Accept that.
I second it. Martha Rebella seconds it.
Okay. I nominate Brooke as vice chair again.
I will second it. Jerry Mizumoto will second it.
Great. So all those in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. Be it noted that everyone has said aye, it's unanimous. Thank you. Okay, next item is the approval of the minutes on the June 13th meeting. Is there any comments from the public on that?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Thank you, thanks.
I move that we approve the minutes as written.
There was,
We have something.
there was a note on the back that I didn't understand. It was under the ongoing business. Under A, 1, 2, 3, it was the fourth paragraph on page 3. As the Hawaii Medical Board's language in their rules that require applicants to submit a printout from the NPDB. E. O'Doy noted that if the board receives a settlement agreement, she can submit the information to NCCAOM to add to ANDD. What settlement agreement? I didn't.
Oh,
understand.
any settlement agreement, because remember how he was saying, the board can provide information to their database.
Okay,
So if
like
we receive
through a
disciplinary
RICO, through a
action,
RICO
yeah.
process, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I knew I was just missing something.
Do you want me to restate it or write it differently? Or are you okay?
You
with
might
that?
want to say receives a RICO settlement agreement. I think it just makes it a
Okay,
little
I can add that
clearer.
So I will add. Receives it.
That was the only question I have.
So Martha Rebella now moves that we approve the minutes as revised.
As amended, okay.
Brooke Foreman, second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, thank you. Just amend that little bit there.
Okay.
Okay, and then we move on to the executive officers report. The update on Hawaii administrative rules. Is there any public comment for that agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Thank you. Okay, take it away, Rise.
So did I already report that we had attended the small business meeting?
You sent us an email.
So
but
last, did I do that last? Did I report that last time?
no. Because the meeting
It was-
hadn't.
Okay, the
happened
meeting
We
yet.
were about to do
Yeah.
it, yeah.
So then so Brooke and I attended, the only question they raised was like, wasn't it like, how much do CEU courses cost or something? What was,
Oh.
do they have any concerns? Not really, right?
No, I.
Sorry, I had my massage one on the same day.
They
Okay.
asked a couple, massage went first,
Yeah,
and they asked a couple of questions with massage, and then they were like, I felt like they were running out of time, and they were like, hey, let's get this acupuncture right after. And, so,
yeah.
I don't think they had anything
there
for
wasn't
us.
any- Just that,
Okay.
And I
Okay,
was
good.
glad.
Yeah,
I told them I was glad
were you
too.
very stressed? Little
I
anxiety?
was stressed. She
too.
did great.
oh my God, you're so nice.
She did good. She was representing us.
Great.
It's great.
Yeah, so right
Okay.
now, the current step that it's in, it's with the governor's office awaiting approval to submit for the public approval to
Schedule.
schedule a public hearing. So that's the current step that we're on. So with that though, it's like a 30, is it 31? 30 days like notice. So yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Would it, if the 30 days hasn't expired already?
No, it's
Okay.
like, you have to get, like, just like how we file the agendas,
Mhm,
6
okay.
days ahead, we have to file the public hearing notice 30 days ahead. So,
And
um,
has it been filed?
I'm still waiting, so it's been sent, but I'm still waiting for the approval to do that,
Okay,
yeah.
so it needs
Um,
approval from the
yeah.
governor's office to schedule
Yeah.
it.
So when that happens, I'll let you all know, so that we can,
Do you have a
Figure out
sense
a
for
date.
like how long does that take? Is that weeks, months?
I don't think, no, it's not that, I don't think it's that long, yeah.
Can we follow up on it? And,
Yeah, I'll check again, but,
cause
yeah, so
the,
cause once that happens, then I gotta figure out a date.
With the public hearing.
And sometimes it can be the same day as the board meeting, that would be good, and then it's like.
cause the small business regulatory review was on June 20th,
Yeah,
so it's August.
yeah, so anyways, yeah, so when I hear back, I'll let you all know, and then
Okay,
we can figure out a date, and then, cause this would be my first time. Putting out like this kind of public notice for hearings, so. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I'm really learning along as we go, so, okay,
okay,
yeah, so that's my report for that, that's the update.
okay, great. Anything else from you? Executive officer's report.
Nope, that's it. Just-
May I say something?
Yeah, sure, go ahead, Wilo.
Your draft rule, right? Is it available to the public or to the association?
Yeah,
So once it is scheduled for public hearing, the draft is available, yeah. Should be
The-
available,
the draft is not
I
on
don't-
our website now.
not right now, I don't think
Okay,
it
I thought it
is.
was.
Yeah. But I think usually for PBL, when the boards,
So if the draft rules, right, is already heard by the small business regulatory board and available to them on their meetings, then why is it not transparent for your board to, let everybody see it,
Sure,
right? I mean, there's some transparency here.
sure. Is there a law or a rule or anything why we can't just make it available? Can we post it to the website?
I'll ask, but I think I.
Yeah, if you check on that, I think it should be made available.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
because I
too.
think once I've been told that it's like, once it reaches the public hearing stage that, then it's posted. But yeah, I can double check on that.
Yeah.
I
Because
think,
we have to look after our students, members of our new association, So the thing is that we get transparency, not surprise like
Yeah.
before, one day before. And all the students have to take 3 tests, that's
Yeah.
not transparent.
yeah, I think everybody in our profession should have time to digest it before a hearing date is set.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause at this point, there aren't any changes being made to it. I mean, that's kind of one of the purposes of the public hearing is to get input.
Yeah,
So Risa can check
Yeah,
on
I'll
that,
check on
but
that.
I don't.
Because up until now, I mean, we've been, every meeting, the rules have been on the
yeah,
agenda, so
For
that's
updating.
usually the time for public comment.
yeah.
But yeah, I can double
It'd be
check
nice to get it.
on
to
that, like
people.
why it's, but yeah, I've been told that they usually wait till it's,
When,
scheduled. for the
when you
public
get the
hearing.
schedule, how, is it like next week kind of schedule, or is it 2 months kind of schedule? What's your experience with that? Like how much time? Once it gets approved to be scheduled, how much time do people have to?
Well, once the hearing notice comes out, then there's like 30 days, right?
Oh, 30
for the-
days?
Mhm.
Okay,
Just like like our regular agenda.
Okay.
They have like the 6 days notice that this is gonna be on the agenda. Here's your chance to provide testimony.
well, 30 days is probably plenty, but I don't see any reason why we can't share it now.
I'll follow up on that, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else on that? Okay. All right, go on to the next one, applications. Okay, so we have the 4 people for ratification for interns. They've met all the criteria through the DCCA, we say?
This is the ones that the licensing branch processes because they've
Right.
met all of the requirements in
Requirements.
our statutes and rules.
Okay. Anybody like to move that we accept the intern ratifications?
I'll move that we accept these 4 fabulous people for the ratification without even knowing what schools they went to.
They're in his, well, that's the intern ratification.
Just kidding.
No, no comment.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, aye. Everybody has, unanimous, go with it. Okay, great. Okay, and then we have B, an application that we need to speak further about, so I'd like to move into executive session. Does anybody,
I move that we move into executive session.
okay.
I
Anybody
second that.
Second that, okay, great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We'll have you back in a few moments. Thanks.
Who was that? Marshall moved and who seconded?
Yeah. Okay.
We're back. We say, I can't hear what's being discussed. How about now? Can you say something? No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hey,
Yeah, you got it.
okay.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna repeat your motion.
Do over. Let's do over. I move that the board approves the agreement between DCCA and Miss Diana Ho, in which the applicant must pass the NCCAOM acupuncture with point location and foundations of Oriental medicine modules by December 31st, 2024.
I second the motion. Sharon is the motion.
Great, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous. And that is carried.
Well, all right,
Good.
go ahead.
Okay, next is the new business, which we had none. And after that, unfinished business, which we also have none. Is there any public comment? Yes.
May I introduce our new president of the association,
Yay.
Acupuncturist of Hawaii.
Acupuncturist of Hawaii.
Yes, that's the name of the nonprofit.
Great. And what is your name?
Cindy Chang.
Cindy.
Chang. CHANG.
Great.
Great to meet you all.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Are you gonna come to our meetings?
I'm glad to.
Okay. Great. We'd love to have you. Great, welcome, welcome. Okay, next meeting. So we had it tentatively set for October 3rd, but we need to verify that the audio video equipment is available for us on that date.
Yeah, I'll have to double check.
Okay. Would we know the next day or two so we can
Yeah.
set our schedules?
I'll have, Lana, everyone.
I want to change it to the exam.
You're gonna change it to the exam room?
Yeah, because it works.
What works?
The audio,
okay.
so-
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's easier.
So we're gonna,
Yeah.
so the
We'll just
October
double check
3rd is
everything.
okay, but the room would probably change, but you'll verify that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Right, so the meeting room may change, everybody just heads up on that one. Okay, great, then I adjourn the meeting at 2:32. Thank everybody for the time and effort on this, appreciate it, yeah, thanks, Reese. Okay. Yes,
The public members still have vacancy,
so which one?
your public member,
Yes,
the one that left us.
Yes, so there's an opening for a public member.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll just let the association know.
okay,
Any
Yeah,
public
and
member.
that this
Great.
public member should not have any,
Affiliation.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like a
Lay
regular
person.
citizen.
that's right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a regular person,
that's right.
no bias.
Yeah.
All right, good go.
Yes, please
Yeah,
put the
please.
word out, we would love